Hey everybody, it's Bryan with Abound Web Design here with another Squarespace tutorial for you. Today's tutorial is for those of you that are just getting started with Squarespace. It's very basic, but it's one that I haven't done for whatever reason yet. So I think it's one of those things where I do it so often that I just kind of take it for granted and forget that, just starting off, I may have wondered this question as well, and that's where to put CSS on the back end of the Squarespace website, where to find that at and how to do it. So we're going to go over to my screen and I'll show you step by step how to find it and how to use it. Okay, so we're here on my demo website, and to add CSS into the back end, the first thing you do is find where to put it. So there's two really easy ways to find this that will always apply no matter how often Squarespace decides that they want to update the menu on the back end here, because they do like to do that a lot. So the two easy ways are going to be just to search. And so you can either use the magnifying glass right here or hit the forward slash on your keyboard, which is on the same key as the question mark, and it will pull up the search. And then you can just type CSS in there. The long way to go about it would be to go through pages. And this is, as of right now. So they could move this, and if they did, you just have to use the search feature. But if we go again, I'll go back. So from the beginning, under website, you go pages, down to website tools, and then CSS. So I have on this first section, or actually the second section on this demo website, I have code that will add a drop shadow to this text. And so all I have to do is paste it in here, and it adds a drop shadow to the top line of text there, because that is the text block that is targeted there. And you can see how, like, if I was to just be typing this CSS in, like if I had forgotten to type in the closing brackets, it gives you an error, and it shows you that you have the missing closing brackets in it. It won't, to an extent, won't let you mess up your code. It won't take anything if you've done it wrong. So it gives you that error, and then lets you know what you need to fix, and tells you what line it's on and that type of thing. It'll show you syntax errors and different things like that to help you with making sure that you get your CSS right. Now, the other thing that you can see here is custom files. And so this is where you would put things like if you had font files for, like, if you were using a custom font that wasn't available in the site styles on Squarespace, you can upload those custom font files here, and then use CSS to target the files that you have uploaded to be able to pull the custom font files into your website and use those fonts on your website. So that's what that's for. That's also for, like, if you had images. So for example, if you had an image that you wanted to use in the header background up here, that's something you'd have to use CSS for, and you could target it by putting the image file into the custom files here, and then targeting that file with the CSS to tell it to put that in the background. So just a couple of examples of what that would be for. So anyhow, if you found this useful, please leave a like and subscribe for more Squarespace tutorials like this one. And if you'd like me to build your Squarespace website for you, you can find my contact information in the description below.